Hey guys, welcome to episode 67 of Norwich City Career Mode. Before we start, we see that Ricky Van Wolfswinkel has returned from injuries, so that will give us more freedom in the striker position. In this episode, we will have 2 games, some youth business, and that thing at the start with Ricky Van Wolfswinkel. So the first game will be the feature episode, as you can tell by the title. Champions League round of 16, first leg, coming to take on Zenit at the Stadion 23 Maj. That is not a real stadium. I'm pretty sure that's not a real stadium. I don't think any Zenit fans will be happy that their stadium is not in. But unfortunately, the first chance would come in the 45th minute. We'd have to wait a while for the first one, but don't worry, because Divock Origi would have the chance. Lodigin makes a good save and Solovev gets away. And sorry for the pronunciations. Russian names are typically quite long, so I'm going to have to try and get them very good. But Witsel, I know that name because man, you want to sign him, shoots, and it was a brilliant block by Polizia there. And it was Origi skips past Solomenkiov. Luis Neto comes across to try and tackle him, gets inside, looks for Hooper, gets past Garay, gives it to Bamford who strikes it, but Lodigin gets it away. And the last chance of the game would come as Axel Witsel would head this just past the post. And really unlucky for him because... not the last chance. Because Dominic Crescito... yes, it was the last chance. But how wasn't this a penalty, guys? He gets rugby tackled. Emilio Govez, I think that's the name, gets completely rugby tackled from 2 sides. Martin Olsen and I think it was Divock Origi both taking him down. The referee doesn't give a penalty. And when I was playing, I almost was like, no, it's a penalty, but it wasn't. So here you see the Champions Cup round 16 results. Real Madrid got beaten by Besiktas and also Marseille beat Arsenal. Some considerable upsets there, so hopefully we get one of them teams in the next round. If we do beat Zenit in the next round, which hopefully we can. So the second game in this episode will be coming to take on Sunderland here at Carrow Road. One of the commentators in the last game said this should be an easy win for us, but coming into this game, for some reason I wasn't confident. When you play against the relegation sides, they're fighting for their lives. Them and Hull are probably going to go down the 18th, or one of them is going to go down in the 18th spot, so they'll be fighting for their lives. And honestly, I wasn't confident coming into this game, but in the 3rd minute, Dorrans would pick up the ball on the right hand side, gives it to Byram, the right back who he swapped for Russell Martin, a bit of money. Gives it to Gary Hooper, turns and shoots, and this powerful finesse shot goes just over the bar. And in the 20th minute, Graham Dorrans has a free kick, which he powers round the wall and forces Pantilimon to make a superb save. And just 3 minutes after that, Altidore would pick up the ball and give it to Brian Ruiz, who I think scored against us when we played them at the Stadium of Light, which is Norwich's 2nd game of the season this season. And this was one of the most bizarre goals I've ever got scored on. Rodwell actually nearly missed an open goal from the diving header there, and I don't even know where the defence were. Rodwell, this diving header, it looked easy to score, and it probably was easy to score. He nearly made a mess of it, but he did score. I was furious when this went in. I didn't know the defenders were, but in the 54th minute, Hooper would come through and strike, but Pantilimon, the Romanian goalkeeper, who had been in insane form, makes the save, and also makes the save here. Save of the season by a mile, that, from Pantilimon. That would be the end of the game, so he did lose here at Carrow Road, 1-0 to Sunderland. They did have more possession. We had more shots on target, but unfortunately we lost there. But we did have a youth squad monthly report here, which we released. I think it was 3 players and kept 2 who both have good potential. We see a training injury. Unfortunately, Nathan Ake will be out for 2 months. That's not good for our rotation team. We have a monthly scouting update of which we reject. I don't think we actually signed any. I think we rejected 2. Yeah, Miki Niemi and another guy there, and we continue scouting on the rest. We get 153k for losing 5-0 in the FA Cup. I delete the press conference, and Ricky Van Wolfswinkel says I'm okay to play in the next game. So if you did enjoy this episode, sorry that we didn't actually score in this episode, leave a like. Next episode we'll have a game against Swansea and another team, can't remember who, but if you did enjoy this episode, leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.